there, everybody, and welcome back to another lovely video. Now, it is spring break at this point, okay? And as all spring breakians do, you are given unlimited access to freedom. I can do what I want, and this is something that I didn't realize till I was waking up in the morning, and I realized, oh, I got more sleep than I normally do. I got 8 hours of sleep. I can think clearly, and the first thing I did is I went, because I remembered all the fudging stupid things that I've done, and like the Avatar, all the memories of the past me's flooded into my mind in agonizing, brutal pain. Coffee is something I hold near and dear to my soul. It's the lifeblood of every person nowadays. If you were to deprive this nation of coffee, you might as well deprive them of their own soul and their being. And that's what I did. I deprived myself of coffee whenever I'm on college, so that way I have no soul and no being, and I can work tirelessly like a machine, like the good machine I was designed to be. So I woke up and, I thought coffee is what I will have, because I don't have it when I'm in college. And as I was preparing the coffee, I said, you know what, I'm about to shake things up. I'm gonna go wild. I'm gonna make coffee with milk, real milk, straight from a cow's udder. Maybe not straight from a cow's udder, but a cow's udder's involved, and then there's like water added, and there's some like cleaning processes, and maybe there's a bit of bleach. Either way, I was gonna have it with cow milk. And I was thinking as I was thinking, and as you think I thought, and in that thought I realized I can do so much more. I have freedom of choice, freedom of will, and I thought, you know what I should do? I should get milk. Put it into a pan, and in that pan, you know what I can also do? I can put that pan. Is it recording? Just wanted to make sure you were listening, because shouting into a void is the same as shouting into nothing, and shouting into nothing shouts back at you, and it's abusive. So here we have a pan, and here fire, human's greatest invention. Although it wasn't our invention if it already existed. I guess our best discovery, because we could use it to roast pigs, but that's not all we roasted with it. We also roasted marshmallows, because of course, what else would you have roasted? I don't know what you could have been thinking about. Other than roasting your mom. We're gonna wait for this to boil, because that's called pasteurization, but that's not it. That's not where this story ends. I will intend to add vanilla extract, because I have freedom of will. And then the fudging Buckies, they have vanilla pump. You can add French vanilla, which I guess is just vanilla but snootier and more full of itself. But I can add vanilla into my own milk. And that's not all I can add. I can also add cinnamon supreme. It's like cinnamon, but it's supreme. It's different, bolder, better flavor. And then I can pour all of this into coffee. I've been told if you look at things while they boil, it tends to boil faster. So we are just gonna make eye contact with the milk. Are you boiling faster now? Now that I look upon you with my eyes, I've been told by many people in my peer range that to look someone in the eyes makes them very nervous and they feel like they're boiling inside. I have a superpower, because I'm blind, so I can't totally tell when I'm looking people in the eyes, but they know, and you do too. Call me Nathan Drake, how I chart uncharted territories of flavor, places humanity wasn't destined to go, but I go, because I don't know how many feet up I was when I was dropped on my head as a child. Now, I could wait for it to boil, but I had a thought I should do things while it's boiling. So like any good alchemist, I won't measure, and I will just add what my heart feels is the right one. Oh, the Jesus Christ, that's a lot. But I'm gonna add it anyways, because my heart's telling me. Oh, Jesus Christ, it's telling me. It's telling me so many things. It's telling me things I can't tell myself. You wanna hear it? Cinnamon! Cinnamon Toast Crunch. They're cannibals, but they're also really a lot of cinnamon. That's okay. And the milk is starting to boil, and that's not good, because I needed to mix it, and I didn't need it to boil right now because it was supposed to simmer in the flavor! Absorb the cinnamon, you know you want to! I don't think it wants to. I don't think it wants to. But it doesn't matter what it wants, because it's about what I want. It's not milk story, it's his story, and it's my story right now. And in my story, the milk drinks in the cinnamon! You know what I'm talking about. Turn over here! Look into the pot. the pot of milk, the pot of gold, the golden milk, the milk that is of golden quality. I am the great gold milk quality designer. It's designed by my milky hands. If you can't tell, I haven't had sleep in so long I've become a new person as a byproduct. It's almost like trust. How do you make a failure good? Do you rely on the failuristic traits? No, you invest into a personality, and that's what I'm about to do. I'm gonna make my monster child pretty sweet. You need a big personality, a lot of personality. Did I burn it? Ah, fudge, I burned it. No, I didn't. I'm a success. Good on, Ramses, you watch out. It's a bit warm to be wearing what the fudge I'm wearing, if you can't tell. I'm sweating just a wee bit, but not as much about the milk is about to sweat when I pour it into a bowl. Oh my God. A filter can only filter so much. So you gotta shake things up every now and then when things are a little too clogged. That's why when you're feeling in that rut, do push-ups at 5 a.m. in the morning and just be like, where you're at, and wake up that neighbor, because at least now the neighbor knows they need to be concerned about you. Be proud of us. Be proud of yourself. Be proud of the milk in your carton. Be proud of the almond milk in your carton if you can't drink milk. Now that the pan has been thoroughly potted, I will pasteurize the milk. Get over here, come close. By mixing it around in this bucket of ice. And as you can tell, son of the Shamanon has gotten through into the milk. They've infected the milk, but that's okay, because to mix them up makes the best of both worlds, which means that I am a milk prophet. Look at this, and you see, something normal, something usual. And, the expression of the freedom of your will is not normal, and it's not usual, because it's letting what's in here out here. And I can't say what's in here is out here from looking at this. Come over here and look at this. I can add a touch of blue, a touch of blue. Maybe the touch becomes a gentle nudge, and that nudge becomes a punch in the face. That is sugary, and that is milky. But what are we missing? Coffee! We haven't added the coffee, and that is what we need to do. I can't warm up stuff in this cup, can I? Sources beyond the grave say no. How do you feel about the Mandalorian's statement that you are not bold or intense enough to cut it as a Mandalorian? He's got nothing to say because he's a cop, but he's about to have something to say. Because introducing intense and bold Kalpalata, and using this forbidden power, he, like I, will have too much adenosine inhibition to be able to think and formulate a straight thought. It smells like cinnamon coffee milk blue. Look at that. Look at it. Look at it! Are you looking? Ain't that beautiful? We made that. But that's not it. Because this is good, but would you pay like $7 Starbucks money for it? No, you wouldn't. In life, you can have something amazing, something stupendous, and no one will love it. Why? Because it's missing pizzazz. It's missing that extra spark. And you know how you get an extra spark? I've been told by many people how to do it. You add a bit of cream, and that's all we add because the budget didn't give me more than a bit. We made blue cinnamon milk coffee whipped cream chocolate. And I'd never pay a dime for it, but we did it as an expression of our free will. And there you go, there you have it. I hope you have a wonderful spring break, and I hope that I don't break my foot, because if I don't, Grogu will.